Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite versus Realme X50 Pro 5G. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, 11 Lite have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 5 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas X50 Pro comes with quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 12 megapixel of telephoto camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it have 12 megapixel of telephoto camera. And about the front camera of the devices, 11 Lite have 16 megapixel of wide camera, whereas X50 Pro comes with dual camera setup, 32 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it have dual camera setup, which is great thing for a group selfie. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. 11 Lite have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas X50 Pro have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is 11 Lite because of dual LED flash it have. And about the video recording options in the devices, 11 Lite can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas X50 Pro can shoot 4K video max at 60 fps, Full HD video max at 60 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it can record 4K video in 60 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. 11 Lite have Android 11 support. On the other side, X50 Pro also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, 11 Lite have MIUI whereas X50 Pro comes with the Realme UI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. 11 Lite is powered by Snapdragon 732G 5G based on 8nm processor, whereas X50 Pro is powered by Snapdragon 865 5G based on 7nm processor. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it has flagship processor, which gives you more faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, 11 Lite is packed with Adreno 618, whereas X50 Pro is packed with Adreno 650. So again the winner here is X50 Pro because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. 11 Lite can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset, whereas X50 Pro can clock at 2.84 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it have a faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, 11 Lite have 3 options, 4, 6 and 8 GB of RAM variant, whereas X50 Pro have 3 variants, 6, 8 and 12 GB. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have multi-option of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. 11 Lite comes with 64 and 128 GB of storage, whereas X50 Pro comes with 2 storage options, 128 and 256. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it have faster read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, 11 Lite have shared card slot, whereas X50 Pro did not have any. So the winner here is 11 Lite. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. 11 Lite have 6.55 inches of display. On the other side, X50 Pro also have 6.44 inches of display. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, 11 Lite have approximately 85.3%, whereas X50 Pro also have 84.9%. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. 11 Lite comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, X50 Pro have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, 11 Lite have AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support, whereas X50 Pro have Super AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10+. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same features. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. 11 Lite have 6.8 mm of thickness, whereas X50 Pro have 8.9 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, 11 Lite comes with 157 grams of weight, whereas X50 Pro have 205 grams of weight. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have lower body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, 11 Lite have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas X50 Pro have Gorilla Glass 5 too. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. 11 Lite have glass back with plastic frame and X50 Pro have glass back with aluminum frame. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. 11 Lite have side mounted fingerprint scanner, on the other side X50 Pro have under display fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have physical scanner, which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, 11 Lite have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas X50 Pro have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass too. So again it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. 11 Lite have 4200 mAh of battery capacity, whereas X50 Pro have 4200 mAh of battery capacity. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. 11 Lite have 33 watts of fast charging, whereas X50 Pro have 65 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. 11 Lite comes with dual speakers, whereas X50 Pro also have dual speakers. So I will call it a tie. And about the headphone jack of the devices, 11 Lite did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas X50 Pro also did not have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. But X50 Pro have 6th generation of Wi-Fi, which increases the coverage area as well as speed of the connection. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, 11 Lite have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. On the other side, X50 Pro also have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie because both of the devices comes with the same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in their devices. 11 Lite have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas X50 Pro have dual band AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and NAVIC. So the winner here is X50 Pro because it have multi-chips. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, 11 Lite comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas X50 Pro have 2nd gen of Type-C connector. So the winner here is 11 Lite. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, starting range of Mi 11 Lite is around $270, whereas X50 Pro is around $400. In the Indian market, 11 Lite have starting range from 22,000 rupees, whereas X50 Pro is available from 28,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is X50 Pro, in the performance the winner is X50 Pro, in the display the winner is X50 Pro, in the body segment the winner is 11 Lite, in the features of the device it's a tie, in the communication chips the winner is X50 Pro, and about the prices the winner is X50 Pro. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.